Welcome, everybody. 60th class. So we've covered 60 classes. So in the Bhagavad Gita study series, we hope to complete the 12th chapter today. And with the 12th chapter, we will then review the 12th chapter, and then we will review the Madhyama Shatkam. Let's see if we can complete it today. So it's a big achievement. We have close to completing the Madhyama Shatkam, that is the 12 chapters out of 18 chapters. As usual, we would like to acknowledge Swami Paramarthananda Saraswati for the traditional rendering of Vedanta as it was done for over 1,000 years, starting with Adi Shankaracharya. We'll say a small prayer. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Salutations to the lineage starting with Lord Sadashiva, with Adi Shankaracharya in the middle, and continuing up to our immediate teacher, Swami Paramarthananda Saraswati. So, if you look at this 12th chapter, the 12th chapter has only two topics. One is Bhakti Yoga, the 5 gradations, the ladders, the rungs of the ladder. It's covered in shloka 1 to 12. Then the qualities of a great devotee, that is covered in 13 to 20. Para Bhakta Lakshanani. Lakshana means characteristic. Para Bhakta means, para means great. Para Bhakta means a great devotee's characteristics. Why is Bhagavan doing this? So that because the great devotee is also a yogi. You'll see a lot of the phrases used refers to the yogi in the 6th chapter. And when somebody has this qualities, people are attracted to this. So I gave the example of Swami Bodhananda. So we were invited to a temple to chant the full Bhagavad Gita. And we started chanting. And of course, being an Indian temple, somebody else started doing some puja in the big auditorium in the side. So in India, there's no abundance of noise, right? So there was like cacophony. Here we were chanting the Gita and there something else was going on. So one of the participants in the chanting, she was just getting frustrated and she wanted to move everybody in the middle of the chanting to some other room in the temple. And Swamiji said, stop, you can't do that. Once you started the Gita chanting, you cannot stop. Whatever, come rain or anything, it is so auspicious, we'll sit and do. And we were all like, after 6 chapters, we'll take a bathroom break, water break. But Swamiji, 76 years old, he was sitting there peacefully and chanting the Bhagavad Gita. That is the quality of a Parabhakta. When you see that, the composure he has, in spite of the cacophony, and we were getting thirsty, we wanted to use the bathroom, all that, he is just sitting there. That is, we all aspire to be like that, not be disturbed by circumstances. Who doesn't want to be like that? So that is why Bhagavan is giving the qualities of a great devotee. Okay, so that is the reason for that. And we covered until the 16th chapter, and now we will look at the 16th shloka. We will look at the 17th shloka. Yo na hrishyati na tveshti na shochati na kankshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktiman yak same priyaha. Yona hrishyati. So this hrishyati was used in the elation. Hrishyati means one who is elated. So here in typically in the Western culture and in the world, there's pretty much only one direction. The entire world is westernized except for pockets here and there. So Western doesn't mean North American or European culture. So Western, it's a certain culture which is driven by capitalism, fast-paced culture. So in the Western culture, there's a lot of emphasis for elation. So when you go to a pop concert or something, you get into a state of high. But the problem with elation is when you get into this high state and something disturbs you, you get irritated. So in yoga, elation is not a good state. It's high. A balanced state, samatvam state, is far more superior, because the higher you go, the more the fall is, and you're dependent on this artificial thing. The states of high that you get is what you get through meditation practice or through certain pure tasks like all the yama and niyamas. That state of high is a sattvic high. You are not dependent on anything. It comes on its own. Okay. So Krishyati means elation. And this was used in the 15th shloka also. Harsha Marsha Bhayodvegai, one who is free from elation. Harsha and Amarsha. So Harsha means elation, Amarsha means intolerance. So when there's elation, there's also intolerance for things which will take you away from the elation. So elation is not considered a good trait. Yona Hrishyati, one who is not elated. Na Dveshti, one who does not hate. Na Shochati, one who doesn't grieve. Na Kankshati, one who does not crave. Shubha, Ashubha, Parityagi, one who has given up. Shubha and Ashubha means good and the bad karma. Parityagi, one has totally given up. Bhaktiman, that devotee, Bhaktiman, that devotee, Sa me priyaha, that person who's like this, that person, Sa, he or she, me priyaha, is very dear to me. Priyaha means dear. So, Krishyati na shochati. So, the words should be read together, these two. Yona krishyati, yona shochati. So one who's not elated and one who doesn't agree. Shubha, Shubha Parityagi, one who has given up punyam and papam. Shubham means punyam, Ashubham means papam. Because from the Vedic angle, you may wonder, why should I give up punyam also? Because from the Vedic angle, punyam and papam both are bondage. Of course, punyam is superior, that is good acts, but even those will cause you to go to higher lokas, but rebirth is inevitable. So both punyam will give swarga loka palam, will go to higher worlds, higher lokas and enjoyment, but even that is considered bondage. So when you do certain acts so that you get merits, when you give charity so you get good, that is considered punyam, which means it is a meritorious deed, because you are giving stuff to others so you can get good things. There's nothing wrong, it's good. You will get higher worlds, but that is also bondage. When you act from, that's why a yogi's karma is neither white nor black. For the rest of us, it is three. When you act from a sense that you see the big picture and you act from that, then there is no punya or papa pala. Okay. So then going to the next shloka. So the next two have to be read together. Samakshatrau cha mitre cha tata manopamanayo shitoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarchitah tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketastiramatihi bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Okay, here the one who is same towards a friend and a foe. Sama shatrau cha mitre cha. Shatru is a foe, mitra is a friend. Samaha, one who is same towards a friend and a foe. Tatha manopamanayo, and also towards honor and dishonor. All this we've seen in the second chapter, the qualities of a sthita prajna, one of even wisdom, and also of a yogi. Also towards honor and dishonor. Mana is honor, apamanam is dishonor. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkeshu, who's same in Shitaha means cold, Ushnaha means heat, Sukha is pleasure, Dukkam is pain, Sama Sangha Vivarjitaha, one who's freed from Sangha Vivarjitaha, freed from attachment. Vivarjita means free from. Sama from Sangam means attachment. Okay. Tulya Ninda Stutir Mauni, one who is same in Ninda means censure, that is criticism. Tulya means same. Tulya Ninda Stutihi. Stutihi means praise. Stutihi Mauni. This is the great Muni. Santushto Yena Kenachitu. So the Mauni here refers to Maunam is limitation of speech, one who is limited in speech, this great yogi who's limited in speech. And Santushto Yena Kenachit, one who is very content with whatever they get. Yena Kenachit means whatever, and whatever you have to complete it with 2 words, whatever they get. Aniketaha Stiramatihi. Okay, here the aniketaha means one who does not have a home. Literally, it means Niketan means Shanti Niketan, right? There's place. Niketan means a resident, one who does not own a home. That's what it means. It means you can interpret it in different ways. One way to interpret it is one who does not own too many things. Another way Shankaracharya interprets is, for Shankaracharya, the greatest person is a sannyasi. Everybody else is second-class citizens. So because he was a sannyasi, so he's biased. So he tends to interpret this as saying one who has renounced everything. Aniketaha, sannyasi. So you can interpret it whichever way you want, as a grihastha or as a sannyasi. So one who's sthiram matihi, one who's steady-minded. Sthiram means steady. Matihi means mind. So sthiramatihi, bhaktiman, that devotee, may Priyona is a dear, that devotee is a very dear human to me. Priyonaraha, a dear human, that devotee is a very dear person to me. Okay. So this again, Aniketaha, Swamiji gives a very detailed interpretation. Aniketaha, Shankaracharya considered all these verses to be a description of a sannyasi because he is partial to sannyasis. He thinks the greatest human being is a sannyasi. Especially interpreting as one who does not own a home is a clear indication of a sannyasi. Aniketa can also interpret it as one who does not have a sense of ownership due to the ego, one who doesn't crave and own things. Okay, that's Shankaracharya's bias. For him, sannyasa is the greatest state, much more than a householder. But clearly, Bhagavan has refuted that in chapters 3 and 5, and also in 6. Then comes the last shloka. Etu dharmyam idam yatoktam partyupasate shraddhadana matparama bhaktastetiva me priyaha. But those who follow this immortal dharma, as it is stated above, endowed with faith, with me as the supreme, those devotees are exceedingly dear to me. So far he was saying Priyaha, Athiva me priya. Athiva means exceedingly dear. Athiva priya means exceedingly dear to me. So, but those who follow this immortal dharma, all that has been stated above, immortal, independent of the time, whether it was 7,000 years ago or now, it's the same. That's what Bhagavan says. Okay. So the conclusion of the 12th chapter is Dharma Amritam, nectar of immortality of the Dharma. That's what has been stated. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Tvadashodhyayah.